Just got slammed to the ground. I haven't had dope for, I think, 24 hours. I'm puking, throwing up everywhere. I'm so sick, you know. And I just tell myself, I'm like, I've had it. I'm done. I'm not doing this no more. But keep in mind, I went to jail 20 times before that. I've been to jail over 20 times. And I told myself the same story. I'm done with that. I've had it. But I wasn't ready to break up with the drug. So yeah. I'm in jail. I'm facing the judge. I'm telling my story. I'm like, I want help. I just came out and said it. It's like, I need help. You know, the type of person I am, I'm so prideful. I never ask anybody for help. I want to try to be like, oh, I did it all myself. But not this time. I surrendered, man. So I asked for help. And I'm in jail. My bond's at like, I don't know, something crazy, like $75,000. And then this ended up becoming organized retail crime, because I organized this, because I thought all this plan out. So it's a big felony, man. So that's my third and final felony. That was it. They dropped the hammer on me. They judges weren't having it anymore. I had too many mugshots in there for them not to consider me to go to prison. So I ended up going to prison for 18 months. And now I want to play the victim. Now I'm scared. I don't want to go to prison because everybody fears the unknown. But I made that bet, so I got land. So I'm in prison. And I remember just thinking to myself, man, what the hell did I just get myself into? This wasn't the type of person that I was meant to be. So yeah, I did all I could in jail. I talked to one of the chaplains there, and I remember it to this day, man, the words that he told me. I said, chaplain, I says, I'm scared of prison, man. I've never been to prison. And he tells me, and I told him, I said, I'm addicted to heroin. And he tells me, he's like, look, he's like, you're going to prison. He's like, but think of it as a gift, you know. It's a gift from your higher power. He says, now you got the time to work on yourself. You got the time to work on your relationship. And he says, make your time profitable. That's what he told me. Make your time profitable. You know, and I'm like, how am I gonna profit from going to prison? But truth is I did. I did profit from prison. I got my GED when I first got there. I learned a new trade because they taught me how to, what do they call that? To do tile? What do they call that when you?
Masonry.
Masonry, yeah. Taught me how to hang the ceiling. I learned all types of stuff, so I profited from prison. And then they sent me, and then it comes to a parole board. You know, my original charge was organized retail crime 1 to 5, right? So I got to do at least 1, but I might do more. So I did more. I ended up doing an extra 6 months, and they sent me to a rehab program. It's called RSAT, Residential Substance Abuse Treatment, and it's ran by the prison. You're still wearing prison clothes, but you go to class every day. So I went from Jackson to Detroit. I'm in there doing the RSAT program, and dude, let me just tell you this, man. Thank God that I went to that RSAT program, because all the dirt and oil, all the mud just came to the surface, man. It just came to the surface above that pure water that's inside my soul, that's inside my heart. It came to the surface. I got rid of it all. I left it all there. I left all that shame and guilt there. I left all that lying manipulation there. I left all that bad hygiene there too, because I was brushing my teeth. Thank God for my mom, you know, she would send me, care packets that I could, and the first things first, man, you gotta get yourself clean, you gotta get yourself right. So yeah, I'm in prison, I'm doing the RSAT program, and I graduate, and I'm going home. So I went to prison, let's see, I got locked up June 8th. The last time I used was June 7th of 2015. The last time I ever put a needle in my arm. June 8th, I got locked up. And it just so happens to be my brother's birthday on that day too. Little did I know that was a blessing in disguise. And I got out of prison December 17th of 2017. Maybe it's December 16th, I don't know. 16th. December 16th of 2017. My mom knows, she was waiting for me to go home. So yeah, I get home, and it's time to start all over, man. It's time to start all over. It's time to start fresh. That old person's dead. That old criminal lifestyle's dead. No more of that. So I get home. First thing I do is I delete my old Facebook, delete all my old numbers. I give myself a new phone, and I always tell everybody this, man. God has blessed me with the best big brother ever. My big brother is such a godsend for me, man. He lets me come live with him, so I don't have to go to the public housing. You know, there's rules though, which I wouldn't have had it any other way. There's rules. You got to be in here by 11, or the door's gonna get locked, and the alarm's gonna be set. And you can't go home, or you can't go out, or whatever. So I wish I would have brought some. But anyways, so yeah, he lets me live with him, and you know what, man? I told my mom this too. I said, you know what? I want to go to an AA meeting. I knew that as soon as I got out. I want to be a part of something that's gonna help me. I want help, and the only way I'm gonna get it is if I do it myself. If I put in the work. You get out of recovery the work you put into it. The work you put into it, how much hard work you put into it, that's how many blessings you'll get from it, man. This is awesome, dude. I got a room full of sober friends, extended family that I've known for a couple years now, since I've been out of prison. I got guys that know, some of my deepest, darkest secrets, some of my stories. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Because this crowd is better than the other crowd. Where that crowd didn't write me a letter, didn't send me $1 so I can get a honey bun. I got my friend from high school here. I got my family here. And they know. I don't have to prove to them no more that I'm a changed man. They know I'm a changed man. I don't have to lie to them anymore. Because it's too hard to do that. I'm not wasting energy in doing that. It's so much easier to tell the truth.
Right.
Why do you think I don't have anything written down?
Yeah.
Huh? So yeah, that was my criminal background. That was what I went through, and now I'm here today. So so I went to the AA meeting. I got on Friday. I think I went that Saturday. The very next day, went to an AA meeting. Started getting in tune with recovery, man. Started putting the work in recovery, so I can say that I survived. So I put in the work. I humble myself. I get a job washing dishes. So I knew I had to start making some monetary. I started getting some monetary, finance in there, so I could start bettering my life. So I humbled myself, washed dishes. I did that. And let me just say this though, the first day I got out of prison, I made myself one goal and one goal only. And every day it was the same goal. And it was to not use today. That was the only goal I made for myself. Every day I wake up, all right, man, all right, Snazos, your goal is to not use it. Next day, all right, Snazos, your goal is to not use it. And that was the same goal, day after day after day after day. And then it turned into apply for a job. Then it turned into apply for a better job. And then it turned into go to church. I started out with that one goal, and that's what it turned out to be. And my brother, he takes me to this men's group at his church, and so I can learn some wisdom from there and get my spiritual self straight. I say this in my meetings all the time, man. I say, for me to be successful in my recovery, I have to have 3 things in balance: my physical health, my mental health, and my spiritual health. Those 3 things have to be in balance. My physical health, I think my job takes all that. I got a manual labor job, man. I got an ab wheel at home that's got dust on it. But anyways, my mental health is here at these tables with you fine folks. Here, right here, talking about this, releasing it, leaving it here. In my spiritual health, praising my higher power, asking him for wisdom, asking him to guide me. So yeah, those three things in alignment with each other have helped me grow so much. It has helped me tremendous in my recovery. So I'm out of prison. It's 2016. I go to job interviews, right? I go to job interviews, and I have no work history for the past 18 months. What do you think they're gonna say? And so I gotta explain it. Well, yeah, there's a gap between the jobs here from 2015 to now. Where have you been for the past couple of years? You know what? I'm not lying anymore. I'm not. I just come out with it. Yeah, I had an addiction problem. I'm not ashamed to say it. Yeah, I was a heroin addict, and I'm not ashamed to say it. And let me just say this. The first 6 companies that I applied for said, no, we can't do this. After the first one that said, no, they can't hire me, I could have just turned around, which so many of us do, and say, you know what, screw it. Nobody's gonna hire me. I might as well go back to my old lifestyle. But I didn't do that. I knew somebody out there was gonna take a chance on me. I knew it because I was worth it. Because my life is worth it. Your guys' life's worth it. And I say this all the time. In order to live a good life, you have to know and believe that you deserve a good life. Know it. Believe it, because you do. So I'm applying for jobs, and I went to one company, and they were ready to hire me in, and it was a good paying job. But it was from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m., so it was a really tough shift, and I couldn't make meetings anymore. I could make the new meetings, but I gotta go to sleep. So what do? I make another goal. Let me get a first shift job. I found a first shift job. You guys can do anything, man, as long as you guys are willing to put the work. And one thing that recovery has taught me that I didn't have a lot of is patience. It's patience, man. You have to be patient. So I was patient, and I ended up getting a good job. And I moved out of my brother's house, and I got in with a roommate, and I moved out of my roommate's house and got my own apartment. Stuff that I didn't think that was ever attainable 5 years back. You know, stuff that I thought was so far out of reach that, yeah, that's for somebody else's life, not mine. But no, it's for my life too. And so yeah, and during all this stuff, when I'm getting out of prison, you know, getting back into the work area, I still come to meetings. I still go to meetings. And let me just say this, my parole agent didn't say, hey, for your parole, you have to make these meetings 3 times a week. I never got that order. I gave myself that order because I knew that something had to change. So yeah, guys, man, I'm looking at the time. I'm taking all the time. I just want to say that this has been a very humbling experience. I hope you guys learned something from my story, man. And yeah, it's just, and me coming up here talking is my way of giving back. Because that if you guys find some purpose in your life and you start being of service, you'll know what you're meant to do. It's your way to give back. And I was gonna do this at the end of the meeting, but man, it's already at the end of the meeting. Babe, can you give me the scissors? So yeah, this is my parole ID. I've kept it this whole time. So it says Michigan Department of Corrections, Jackson County, parole number 843413. I know that number like the back of my hand.
No more.
No, I don't have to use this anymore. So you can just come.
Yeah.